Durham Bulls wrapping up their road trip in Jacksonville on Sunday, shooting for their 5th win in a row, which would be the longest of the season for the Bulls. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily. If this is your first time joining us, we thank you. Subscribe, if you will, on Apple or on Spotify, or you can watch this podcast on our YouTube channel, Durham Bulls TV. Well, the Bulls dropped the opener of the series on Tuesday in Jacksonville. 4 straight wins coming into Sunday. Colin Poche was added to the roster on a big league rehab for the Rays, and the pitchers dominated early in the contest on Sunday. It was Shane Baz for the Bulls against Sean Anderson for Jacksonville. Anderson was just acquired by the Marlins a couple of days ago, and Baz has been progressing start by start, a couple of years now removed from Tommy John surgery. 0-0 through 3 innings as Baz had only allowed a couple of base runners through 3, and Anderson was perfect, 9 up, 9 down through 3 innings. But in the 4th, the only inning in which the Bulls would collect a hit on Sunday, they strung 4 in a row together to begin the inning against Anderson and scored 3 times. Cameron Meisner opened up the frame with a triple to the right field corner. That brought up Rays rehabbing infielder Taylor Walls. Bulls threatening for the game's first run. Now all 4 infielders are in. Pitch to Walls, looped into right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Garcia can't cut the ball off. This should be 2 for Walls. Garcia picked it up and then dropped it. And so no shot on Walls, who goes in standing. Meisner in to score. A triple by Meisner, followed up by a double from Taylor Walls. And the Bulls have a 1-0 lead on Jacksonville in the 4th inning. And both hits for Durham coming with 2 strikes. That double by Walls would give the Bulls a 1-0 lead. He came in on a base hit by Josh Lowe, and then Curtis Mead followed with an RBI single, and the Bulls had a 3-0 lead. Only true scoring opportunity until the 9th inning for Jacksonville came against Baz in his final inning. He went 4 innings and wiggled off the hook of a bases-loaded 2-out jam in the 4th when he retired Will Banfield, the Jacksonville catcher, on a fly ball to right. Poche came on through the 5th inning, needed only 9 pitches, threw 7 strikes in his first game of any kind since late April. He's been on the injury list for the Rays with a back injury. Enmanuel Mejia was awarded the victory. He threw 2 scoreless innings, striking out 1. Antonio Jimenez set it up with a scoreless 8th, and it was still 3-0 going into the bottom of the 9th. Manuel Rodriguez came in, gave up an infield single, then an opposite field hit to Jonah Bride, and that put some pressure on the Bulls in that 9th inning. After a fly out by Tristan Gray, a sacrifice fly by Will Banfield would get a run in, and Griffin Conine with 2 outs representing the tie and run hit a ball a foot away from the center field wall. Fortunately, the wind was blowing toward the left field corner, might have held it up just enough. It was caught by Meisner, and the Bulls hang on for a 3-1 win. So the Bulls go 5-1 on their trip in Jacksonville, best road trip by far of the season. They move now to 26-31 with 18 games left in the first half, and the next 12 will be in Durham. A 2-week homestand for the Bulls. Gwinnett comes into town Tuesday, and the following week it'll be the Charlotte Knights. Some numbers inside the game for the Bulls. Baz went 4 scoreless, 3 hits, 2 walks, struck out 4, was the best that he had looked. And again, he's been pitching for the first time in almost 2 years after Tommy John surgery. Poche, a clean 5th inning. Mejia, 2 scoreless. Jimenez, a scoreless 8th inning. And Rodriguez nails down save number 4. So the Bulls win it by a final score of 3-1. And again, entertain the Gwinnett Stripers first of a 12-game homestand on Tuesday night at the D-Bet. Subscribe if you would, Apple and Spotify, and you can watch this little mini pod on our YouTube channel, Durham Bulls TV. Once again, the Bulls beat Jacksonville 3-1 on Sunday, finished the trip 5-1. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily.